What's up, everybody? My name is Matt Rauch.
And I'm Lindsay.
And you're watching FMC, Faith, Marriage, Country, in that order. And today we're going to be talking to you about how to prepare your relationship for basic training. So we're going to discuss the things that we've been doing and are currently doing in order to prepare for basic training, as I'm less than 30 days away from shipping out. So our dating relationship actually started out long distance, so we have some real experience in this area that gives us the confidence to be able to give out our tips to prepare your relationship for the distance and lack of communication you'll be having.
So jumping right into it, piggybacking off that last statement about communication is number one, which is to be open and supportive through your communication with each other. Now, as a woman, this can be kind of hard because sometimes I get scared or just kind of feel sad about the next steps and him leaving. However, something that we've really worked on together is to be sure that if I express, which is okay, that's great communication, that I'm scared or I'm sad, that I follow that up with my reassurance and my affirming him, but I'm proud of us for going through this. I'm proud of you for taking this next step. So have the open communication. You don't need to feel like you can't communicate, but just make sure it has the positives as well, that you're proud or that you're not regretting the decision.
Yeah, absolutely. That kind of encouragement at the end of stating the fears of me leaving is crucial, as it helps me realize that she is, at the end of the day, very supportive of this decision. Okay, so second thing to do to prepare your relationship for basic training is to take every opportunity, every chance to spend time together. Make sure you go on dates or go to the places that mean a lot to each of you, or go to new places together. Just build those memories to hold on to by taking pictures, recording videos, or voice messages.
Yeah, I definitely know that this is going to help a lot. Matt and I have had a wonderful summer together. We've been able to spend a lot of time with each other and doing really fun adventures and memories. So I know when I am having those lonely nights and not able to talk to him, I have all these videos, these pictures that will kind of carry me through of, hey, if he didn't join the Army, we probably would not have had as an eventful of a summer. We would have not done as much. So we're not together now, but we got lots of quality time before because of it. Speaking of plans, that takes us to number 3, which is making plans, but for while your significant other is gone. So what I'm doing is making sure I'm scheduling things on my calendar, whether it be like going to visit some of my friends out of state or just special date events. Like right now it's hard because of COVID, but if there was like a concert or just getting concrete things on the book, that gives me the peace of mind that when he's gone, I have already things to look forward to that I have, but then he also knows that I'm taken care of and I have here at home as well.
Yeah, so knowing that she has plans to stay busy with friends and family and uploading videos on YouTube while I'm gone gives me a lot of comfort, knowing that she's not just, sitting at home depressed or crying herself to sleep at night. Next thing to do to prepare for basic training is number 4, set the expectations low. Now, I know a common expectation that gets set way too high is that, I'll write you every chance I get, I promise, or I know that I'll get love letters from him or her every single day. No. This just won't happen unless you're Shakespeare or that guy from The Notebook or Dear John, whatever it is. It's just not going to happen. So don't set these expectations or promises before you go, and don't expect them to just happen on the receiving end. From what I know and what I've been told about basic training is that there is very little downtime, and you are just so busy doing whatever the drill sergeants are telling you to do that by the end of every day, you're just so exhausted, you just want to sleep and try to recover for the next day. So whenever you do muster up the energy to write some letter back home to your girlfriend or boyfriend or spouse, it's usually on the rare occasion and probably not the most romantic letter you'll ever read. So set the expectations low so that whatever you do end up getting from your soldier is just this, amazing big cherry on top of this small pancake-sized cake of expectations.
Love that. I couldn't say it any better than myself, but now I'm just kind of craving pancakes. So, all right, guys, number 5, not getting in your head and enjoying the moment. So again, as a girl, maybe even a guy, it can be a little bit hard for me not to put my walls up and think, okay, well, I'm gonna have to learn how to be independent, or he's leaving me soon, so I just kind of better get used to being a little distant. No, you have your significant other today. Enjoy the time that you have with them today, because the time you have with them today is gonna be what carries you through not being with them. So do not get in your head, do not emotionally distance yourself for all these other fancy terms that are gonna do nothing but hurt you in your relationship.
Right, whatever you do, do not push each other away in hopes to make the time away from each other easier to deal with. This is an extremely easy, almost knee-jerk reaction to do in anticipation of being away from each other, in a relationship. If you leave on bad terms, it's likely gonna end up in disaster while you're away from each other. So make sure to embrace the scariness of being away from each other for the 2.5 months with love and compassion for each other rather than pushing each other away. And that leads us to number 6. Now, if you are living together and one person's role is in charge of all the finances or bills, and that person happens to be the soldier that's going away to basic training, make sure that you make a document with all the usernames and passwords to all these important accounts and any relevant information on it, and save it to a flash drive or save it to the cloud, where, whatever's easiest for you. This will relieve any unnecessary stress in the case of needing to access these accounts or pay bills or respond to any messages from those companies. So if you can automate these payments to these bills, that would be even better. But just in case, still make the documents so that the partner that is suddenly in charge of these new responsibilities doesn't have to stress so much about what to do, where to go, or who to call.
Right, it's really comforting to me. Matt does take care of the finances in our relationship. I mean, we definitely do it together, so it's always an open conversation. But as far as like password accounts or who to call or how to access them, that's all him. So he's been such a sweetheart to have everything organized for me before he goes. And what if there's a situation where you need to access something, like we were talking about his transcripts for school? If I call in, I cannot talk to them unless he gives me access. So when he's not there to give me access, we're setting everything up where I'm able to talk to who I need to talk to, and we both have ability to work on our accounts together. Finally is number 7, which is being proud of our new identities. And Matt's been really great at helping us get into this, so I'm gonna let him do the talking on this one.
Okay, so this is a fun one because entering the military life on both parties is like an identity change where one day you're a civilian and the next day you're a part of the most elite military in the world. So in order to make that transition a little bit easier would be to embrace it as early as you can and maybe, buy each other little gifts that signify that you're in the military now, like an Army wife hat that I just got her, which you can see on an Instagram post we made earlier, or shirts that say like, the Army's the best branch in the military, just anything that you can identify with that's attached to your branch or the military in general.
Yeah, this has helped me a lot, just kind of get excited for this next chapter and be like, okay, it's a big change for Matt and me. I love wearing my hat. I have a little tank top. It just reminds me that this is our new identity and it's something to be proud of and excited about. Mm-hmm. So that's it, guys. 7 ways to prep your relationship for basic training. So if you liked it, which I think that you did, go ahead and press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to receive notification updates when we post future videos. Oh, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at FAITHMARRIAGECOUNTRY, or you can send us a line at our email address, faithmarriagecountry@gmail.com. Either way, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.
Bye.